celebrate Kwanzaa this year.
Word.
That'd be so cool. That's like the only like African American holiday.
Yeah.
That shit is tight.
Like
Well, it was the first, or maybe it was the only. I don't know. It's something like that.
I mean,
something
it's
unique.
Like, it's like one of like the only ones that's like actually
Specifically for, you know, like,
'cause, like there's
a group.
there's like Black History Month, but that's like
That's not even real.
that's like a diss.
That's
like
something that white people made, though.
Right?
Like,
That's
we didn't even make that. We weren't like, you know what, we're gonna celebrate, because like we celebrate our blackness every fucking day.
Right, and then,
so why would we be like, we need a Black History Month? Like, no, white people were like guilty and was like, all right, Black History Month, Martin Luther King Day. Like they be just throwing little shit, and like it'd be like, that don't mean shit.
It's like, you know what probably happened at that meeting? Like someone was like, hey, like we haven't given them their 40 acres and a mule yet, so like, what should we give them instead?
Exactly.
And someone was like, how about like we dedicate a special amount of time to treat them special? And then someone else was like for a whole month, yeah. And then someone was like, oh yeah, let's take a month to celebrate their history. And then someone just said like, oh yeah, let's give them the shortest month. That's a joke. And everyone was just like, doesn't February only have like 27 days? And then like the light bulbs went off in all their heads, and they were just like, Black History Month. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Like, about those mules.
Oh my god, about those acres. No, seriously, that is probably exactly how it went. Like,
and it's
it
like
makes me
people
so
will
mad.
say now that like oh, but like, you know, like actually giving Black people like 40 acres and a mule today would just be way too complicated. And like, yeah, true.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
40 acres does equal 25 city blocks after all. But at the same time, that's the same exact mentality that's kept that from happening for so long.
Yeah,
because like,
true.
what were they doing
it
when
wouldn't
it was
even,
easy?
you know, yeah, exactly. But now it's like reparations in other forms, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we need like our own like communities, like that like cannot be like penetrated from like whiteness. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, we need, you know, like, because every community that we make our own and we put our culture into and we, you know, put our souls into, like, it becomes gentrified because white people are like, oh, that shit is cool. Like, let me go over there. I'm hip. I'm not racist. I love Black people. I'm in there. And then more of those type of white people moved in there. The prices went up, pushed all of our people out, fucking developed, took out little home, like, local businesses and put it, like, fucking subways and shit.
We're just both going off right now.
Put fucking subways in there and stupid ass shit and pushed all the fucking culture away, and then we go and do it somewhere else. Like, it's this fucking cycle. It just keeps fucking happening.
But it's weird because then it's like wanting to separate off. It's just like, oh wait, we already did that, and it was called segregation. And then it's like, wait, I don't mean it like that. Like,
seriously.
Seriously. It's like every solution. It's like everyone thought about the solution at one point. And it's like the Black people were just like, yeah, fuck it, let's segregate, because like y'all just fucking enslaved us. So, like,
really, the fucking like, literally the fucking solution is like fucking. We need to destroy and dismantle systemic racism and like environmental racism. There's like so many things issues we need to tackle in order to
do
like
that with force. Like, honestly, at this point, like
all of these platforms, you know, like you just gotta get people fucking talking about this shit on the national level. Like,
like if we want like
we control everything. Black people, like Black culture.
Yeah, like if anything is gonna happen, like I think, or rather not if anything's gonna happen, because like. Eventually, I know something's gonna happen, but like one idea I have is like we have to like force like unity and shit on people the same way that like bigotry has been forced on us. You feel me?
Fuck.
Like we just gotta make it to
interesting perspective.
Like we gotta make it to a point where like we gotta like force it in their face and just be like, you know what, like, you know, like we're gonna be like tolerant and shit, and like that's what we're gonna do, and like whether or not you like it, like. We don't give a fuck, because like, but you know, like saying that, like it sounds like I'm saying like, oh, like let's just like, you know, like peace and coexist, but like it's not even like that. Well, I mean it is, but fuck, I'm getting so lost. What I think I'm trying to say is, because I don't have any idea like what I'm doing right now. It's just like
just expressing yourself.
Bro, I'm just lost, honestly. I had a very complex train of thought going, and that shit just derailed and exploded.
But like people to like listen and watch it unravel. Like that's how that's how solutions come about. Like from talking. Like,
I said enough. I said enough of what I wanted to say.
They know that we know what's up.
Yeah. Like the people aren't gonna enforce the laws they don't want to. Like look at us right now. Like
really.
And like because like the states fucking made marijuana legal and it's still a federal crime. Like no one realizes how big of a deal that is. Like that's super fucking risk. That's supposed to be like super dangerous for a state to do, and the states are just saying fuck it, and now there's like big momentum, and we can do the same thing like socially, in
like, our own communities.
Yeah, like we can make like social law, you feel me? So like if everyone's just like fuck it, like we're gonna be tolerant and whatever, and just kind of like just like announce it and just like keep like spreading it, then like the other people aren't gonna have a choice but just like to exist with it, and like they can fucking they can be as racist and like bitch as much as they want, but at the end of the day like we're gonna be doing our shit. And like that starts everywhere, you feel me? Because like from here, like we're not like we don't just exist like socially, like we exist in a working class, we exist in a home environment, we exist politically, so like just like trying to like be vigilant like in your personal life, like slowly you start to do more shit, because like there's like people that like want to be cops nowadays, and like everyone's just like fuck cops and that, which I agree with, but I agree with it because like I'm growing up with the cops from our parents' generations, but like we don't know what the cops from our generation are going to be like, because like there's a lot of cops that are going to be coming into the force now who grew up feeling the same way we do about shit. So there's just our generation. I think we are gonna change some shit. Like we are already changing shit with our social media, and like how we're able to even have this conversation. Like my parents were not having these types of conversations. I don't give a fuck. Like nobody tell me prove that. Like I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like I know they weren't having these conversations, because if they were, like, I wouldn't have grown up the way I did. You know what I'm saying? So. And it's not even like. It's not even nothing negative, because they grew up dealing with totally different shit than we do. So I'm not even knocking it, but I'm just saying, like, they didn't even have time to reimagine, to rethink, to recreate their communities like we do. So I'm gonna fucking do that and build this shit up. Like, and it's like it's not even like it's a bad thing. It's like a fucking great thing, because it's like
that's what generations should do. You know, like it should be better than that.
Yeah, and it's like like our last generation like wasn't able to pull it off the way we wanted to see it. So we're gonna try to.
Exactly.
We're gonna try to do it, and then.
And it's so on and so forth.
Yeah, and then like the next generation, like they're gonna be like, okay, this was good, and this was bad. The same way we have great shit and we have bad shit, and then like they're gonna want to change their bad, and shit's just gonna be like progressing.
Yeah.
It's like I don't see why people like I'm talking about like conservatives in general. And this is like in any sense, like not just politically, but just like if you're just conservative, like in general, like in your personal life, like you just like don't like changing habits and whatever, like I just don't understand like how you can think like that. Like
you're just gonna diss some people right now?
No. Like it sounds like such a dick thing to say, because like I mean, I just completely said that wrong, but what I'm saying is
but that
like,
shit is real. At the same time,
I literally, I just don't understand, because like, I can understand, like, I've been in points in my life where like I've been complacent, and I'm just like, like a lot of stuff is good right now, so I'm gonna appreciate it. But then like, like when problems come about, like, I can't apply the if it ain't broke, don't fix it mentality if I know it's actually broken, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, because like, like there could be like something like wrong, like with someone else in my life, right? And like, I'm not just gonna sit there and be like, fuck it, like it's their problem. Like, I'm gonna try to help out and just be like, hey, like talk to me and like, like let me know what's going on, and like the same thing goes for like when people are mad at me, like one thing I've been learning to do is like not just like be like fuck it, they're mad at me, like whatever, like I'm not gonna waste my time with them, like I'm gonna try my best to like talk to them and hear them out, and if they don't want to, then whatever, but if they do, like at least I engage that conversation, And that's what I wish that like conservatives would try to do more, you know, like just like in general, like just, you know, instead of just like being like, you know, whatever, like it doesn't affect me, so like I really don't care. Cause like, you know, that's not how they say it, but they'll just come up with every other excuse and just skirt around the fact that it's like, you know, at least it's not like a look on the bright side, it's not happening to me type shit.
Yeah.
And like, you know, it's just like we wanna just fucking talk, y'all.
Yeah,
so we don't have to like
what's up?
kill people over fucking the color of our skin. Like that's so fucking stupid, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty weak. It's pretty weak. It's pretty like just really out of all things.
Okay, this is gonna have to be like 2 sessions. Like,
that shit is so long.
Like, let's just give you enough content like for the next year, so you don't have to work too hard.
Never.
Consider it a gift. That's my lasting gift. I'll give you like 2 hours of footage that you could put out for the.
Look, but like I'm gonna like let's just put it into the universe that we're gonna link up again like before I go back to California. So.
Absolutely.
Honestly, I'm just gonna end this now. We're probably gonna keep talking, but that's enough. Y'all got enough. Appreciate this.
Yeah, this is fucking beautiful.
All right, but peace on you guys, love on you guys. You already know what it is. Peace.